Well, hi. Box day. Got my package from HK Parts. So, as you can see, we are opening it up now. I have not opened this up. I just got back from the post office. Opening up boxes with the Microtech SOCOM Elite auto folding knife. If you guys tuned in, I did do a little review on my new aim point for my Mp5 build that I am doing. So these are the parts that I needed for said Mp5. Looking at it, oh, that's cool. You got a sticker in case your truck wants to get broken into. Got my packing receipt here. This is how it is packaged. This comes with this packing paper, and get into this here. Take a look. Not super sure you guys can see this really all that well. Sorry about that, guys. The battery on the GoPro died. This is how it came out of the box. This was supposed to be a new handguard. Definitely some scuffs on the finish, which is super unfortunate. Yeah, so that is somewhat problematic. We do have this guy here. I'm so amazing. This looks nice, relatively clean. Yeah, I'm a little bit irritated with that, so I just wiped it down. Can see that there is a scuff in the finish there. It's dirty. I don't know if this is a used part or what. I did wipe it down with a rim wipe and there was no noticeable fouling or anything like that. It's a little discouraging, but I guess that is what it is. And let's see if we can grab one of these guys here. So this will be a handguard for this guy right here. I would imagine it would go on like that. Click. Somewhere in there, and we'll go ahead and try and get that installed here in just a minute. Basically just a pen here, and I would do this on video, but I don't have the GoPro anymore, so I'm free-handed. So give me just a moment. So basically the old forend here, pop the pin out, this thing comes off. It's only held by one pin. As you can see, this forend is actually a little longer by almost an inch or so, this factory forend, and it covers up this part here, which is okay. It's not a huge deal breaker nonetheless, but it is just one thing to keep in mind. Some flush cup fittings, I believe. Give me just a second. So I want to say those are not flush cup fittings either. I don't know what the hell these things are. weird. And I'm not sure what these little bolts are. Oh well. Somewhat disappointing, but whatever. Not a huge deal. It is a little bit longer. It does have some kind of little tensioner here, so this sits in a cradle. Basically a little U goes around and sits in a cradle, and then oh, the danger zone. There is a tightening attention. Oh, there you go. You guys can see the cradle there. So that sits, the pin goes through there, and then this will put tension on it to keep the handguard and the pin, I'm assuming, from leaving and staying in a tight lockup, which is nice, I guess. That pin is very hard to get in and out. It would have been nice if they would have, and I guess it's okay that they didn't recess it, just for how tight it is getting in there. But yeah, so coming on over to this guy right here. This is a claw mount, and it's going to be hard to do, but it'll sit just like that. Kind of all over the place with the video. I was expecting the GoPro to actually be up and operational. It is not. Hashtag thanks a lot, GoPro. It does have some tensioning screws here that basically will put downward pressure on these onto the receiver to keep the clamp tight. It'll suck up into that. So I'm going to go ahead and try and install this thing, and then we'll pick you guys back up here in just a second. Okay, so, and again, this is really hard to do one-handed. I can't really do it one-handed, so sorry. And I'm gonna code over that. That's stupid. And I wish they would have matched the finishes. Whatever. Basically, you can see there's a channel here. This rides into, clips in, and then you just roll the thing over, and bam! Poor trigger discipline, I know. Crucify him. There is some play that will be remedied by the two downward screws here. You can see the serial number, which is cool. Yeah, so that's neat. It does sit below the iron sight, so you can still utilize the, where is it? Oh, there it is, way down there. You still can utilize the irons with the flat top on there. Flat top is not the right word, but whatever, with the clamp on there. So I like that. That's a look with the aim point on there. This is not finalized. This will go on my other rifle, I believe. My other pistol, SBR, I don't know what you call it, but it'll go on the other one. I just had this one laying around, so I put it on that. You can, killing me with the so it is, so it's a lower 1/3 witness with this mount, and the low aim point mount, it sits right on top of the hood. So it sits right on top of the hood, and they call the hood this little thing. I don't know what they actually call it, but to me it's a hood. It seems to be pretty easy to pick up, especially in a pistol form. I have yet to try it on a SBR or a braced pistol, but I would imagine that it is not much different than using the irons. So that is good. It does work with the T2 flip-ups. They don't interfere with that at all. One thing I did kind of question was, if you look, if I can get it to focus, right here, there is a spring system for these clamps. You can kind of make it out right there. I was kind of worried that the clamp would interfere with those springs, but they are pretty well recessed. You can still access this if you did need to take it off. So that's not an issue. Plenty of clearance here. But that is a look, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to get this thing all tightened up and buttoned up on my other gun here in a little bit, but I just wanted to show you a convenience video on what this setup would be. This is the, what the hell is this thing? That's the actual German HK rail, the optic mount. And then this is the B&T tri-rail. And I was going to look for a Knight's Armament, but they're just impossible, and just seems kind of overrated at this point. So do appreciate you guys. We're, man, I think we're at 128 subscribers now. So that's awesome. Getting bigger and bigger. So thank you guys for tuning in. As always, like and subscribe if you want to. If you don't, then don't. Be true to yourself. Stay safe. Stay dangerous.